Imagine a city where you can travel from the airport to the downtown, from the suburbs to the beach, from the historic to the modern, all on a single elevated rail system. A city where you can avoid the traffic jams, the parking fees, and the pollution of driving a car. A city where you can enjoy the views, the comfort, and the convenience of public transportation. Sounds too good to be true, right? Well, this city exists, and it's called Miami. But there's a catch: its rail system is underfunded, underused, and underdeveloped. In this video, we will explore why Miami Metrorail needs more investment and expansion to realize its full potential and to make Miami a more livable and sustainable city. The Miami Metrorail is a 25-mile dual track that provides service to Miami International Airport and runs from Kendall through South Miami, Coral Gables, and downtown Miami, to the Civic Center/Jackson Memorial Hospital area, and to Brownsville, Liberty City, Hialeah, and Medley in northwest Miami-Dade, with connections to Broward and Palm Beach counties at 3 locations. It was launched in the 1980s as a visionary project to transform Miami's urban landscape and mobility. It has 2 lines, the Green Line and the Orange Line. The Green Line runs from the northernmost station, Palmetto, to the southernmost station, Dadeland South. The Orange Line runs from Dadeland South to Miami International Airport. The Miami Metrorail is a heavy rail rapid transit system that serves the urban core of Miami and some of its suburbs. It consists of 2 lines, the Green Line, which runs from Palmetto to Dadeland South, and the Orange Line, which runs from Dadeland South to Miami International Airport. The system has 23 stations on 24.4 miles of elevated track, and connects to other modes of transportation, such as buses, bikes, cars, and trains. The Metrorail was conceived in the late 1950s as a way to cope with the growing population and traffic congestion in Miami. It was inspired by other successful rail systems around the world, such as the Paris Metro and the London Underground. The project faced many challenges and delays, such as funding shortfalls, legal disputes, environmental concerns, and political opposition. Construction began in 1979 and the first segment opened in 1984. The system was gradually expanded over the years, with the most recent addition being the airport link in 2012. The Metrorail offers many benefits and features for its riders and for the city. It provides fast and reliable service to major destinations, such as the airport, the downtown, the health district, and the university. It reduces traffic congestion, greenhouse gas emissions, air pollution, and noise by offering an alternative to driving. It supports economic development, social equity, public health, and cultural vitality by connecting different communities and neighborhoods. It offers various fare options, such as contactless payment, daily fare cap, and passes for frequent commuters. It also offers free Wi-Fi on board for convenience and entertainment. Despite its benefits and features, the Metrorail faces many challenges and limitations that prevent it from reaching its full potential and serving the city's needs. Some of these challenges are: low ridership. The Metrorail has one of the lowest ridership rates among U.S. metro systems, with only about 41,600 daily riders in the 4th quarter of 2022. This is partly due to the low population density and high car dependency in Miami-Dade County, as well as the lack of connectivity and accessibility to other transit options and destinations. Many potential riders prefer to drive or use ride-hailing services, which are often cheaper and faster than taking the Metrorail. Aging infrastructure. The Metrorail is over 35 years old and requires constant maintenance and repairs to keep it running safely and reliably. The system suffers from frequent service disruptions, delays, and breakdowns due to aging equipment, such as trains, tracks, signals, and power systems. The maintenance costs are high and rising, putting a strain on the system's budget and resources. Lack of funding. The Metrorail relies on a combination of fares, subsidies, grants, and taxes to fund its operations and capital projects. However, these sources are not sufficient or stable enough to cover the system's expenses and needs. The halfpenny sales tax that was approved in 2002 to fund transit expansions will stop being able to support new projects by 2024. The federal and state governments have also reduced their contributions to transit funding in recent years, making it harder for the Metrorail to secure grants and loans for improvement projects. Competition from other modes of transportation. The Metrorail faces increasing competition from other modes of transportation that offer more convenience, affordability, and flexibility for travelers. These include buses, bikes, scooters, cars, ride-hailing services, and trains. Some of these modes are also being improved and expanded by public and private initiatives, such as the bus network redesign, the bike lane network, the Brightline high-speed rail service, and the Miami-Dade Transit app. These alternatives may attract more riders away from the Metrorail or reduce the demand for its service. These challenges affect the city's mobility and connectivity, as well as its livability and sustainability goals. The Metrorail is supposed to provide a fast and reliable way to travel around the city, but instead it often causes frustration and inconvenience for its users. The Metrorail is supposed to reduce traffic congestion and pollution by offering an alternative to driving, but instead it has a low mode share and a high environmental impact per passenger. The Metrorail is supposed to support economic development and social equity by connecting different communities and neighborhoods, but instead it has a limited coverage area and a low accessibility level for many residents. To overcome these challenges and limitations, the Metrorail needs more investment and expansion to improve and extend its service and to attract more riders. Some of the possible solutions are: increasing funding. The Metrorail needs more funding from various sources, such as fares, subsidies, grants, taxes, bonds, and public-private partnerships. The funding should be sufficient and stable enough to cover the system's operating and capital costs, as well as to support new projects and initiatives. The funding should also be allocated and managed transparently and efficiently, with clear goals and accountability measures. Upgrading equipment. The Metrorail needs to upgrade its equipment, such as trains, tracks, signals, and power systems, to ensure safety and reliability. The system should replace its aging trains with newer and more efficient models, such as the Hitachi rail cars that are expected to be delivered by 2023. The system should also modernize its tracks, signals, and power systems to reduce maintenance costs and service disruptions. Adding new stations and lines. The Metrorail needs to add new stations and lines to expand its coverage area and to serve more destinations and communities. The system should complete the planned projects that are part of the SMART plan, such as the North Corridor extension to Hard Rock Stadium, the East-West Corridor extension to Miami Beach, and the Kendall Corridor extension to West Kendall. The system should also explore other potential projects that could increase connectivity and accessibility, such as the South Dade Transitway conversion to rail. Enhancing service frequency and reliability. The Metrorail needs to enhance its service frequency and reliability to provide faster and more convenient travel options for its riders. The system should increase the number of trains and reduce the headways during peak and off-peak hours. The system should also improve its on-time performance and minimize delays and breakdowns by implementing better scheduling, monitoring, and contingency plans. Promoting public awareness and engagement. The Metrorail needs to promote public awareness and engagement to increase its ridership and value for the city. The system should launch marketing campaigns and outreach programs to inform and educate the public about the benefits and features of the Metrorail. The system should also solicit feedback and input from the riders and stakeholders to improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. These solutions can benefit the city's mobility and connectivity, as well as its livability and sustainability goals. The Metrorail can provide a fast and reliable way to travel around the city, reducing travel time and stress for its users. The Metrorail can reduce traffic congestion and pollution by offering an alternative to driving, improving air quality and health for the city. The Metrorail can support economic development and social equity by connecting different communities and neighborhoods, creating jobs and opportunities for the city. In this video, we have explored why Miami Metrorail needs more investment and expansion to realize its full potential and to make Miami a more livable and sustainable city. We have discussed the main challenges and opportunities facing the Metrorail, such as funding, ridership, infrastructure, and competition. We have also proposed some possible solutions to improve and extend the Metrorail, such as upgrading equipment, adding new stations and lines, enhancing service frequency and reliability, and promoting public awareness and engagement. The Metrorail is a valuable asset for Miami and its residents and visitors. It provides fast and reliable service to major destinations, reduces traffic congestion and pollution, and supports economic development and social equity. However, the Metrorail also faces many challenges and limitations that prevent it from reaching its full potential and serving the city's needs. The Metrorail needs more investment and expansion to improve and extend its service and to attract more riders. What do you think? Do you agree or disagree with our arguments? Do you have any suggestions or questions about the Metrorail? Let us know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos about livable and sustainable cities. Thank you for watching and see you next time.